you. Wow, it is so good to be here. I just got back from Massachusetts, which is where I grew up. I was visiting my grandma, who just turned 100. It's crazy, right? According to society, she's now been old for 70 years. Oh my God, it's so weird to go back to my hometown now that I've lived in New York City for 9 years. I don't know if you guys have this experience, but it's very weird to me. The town where I grew up is very small. Everyone knows each other, and nobody locks their doors, even at night, which is really weird to me now. I didn't think about it growing up, but now every time I go home, I can't fall asleep. I'm just lying awake like, oh my God. I should rob the neighbors. Just texting all my friends in New York, like, you guys gotta get out here and rob. Should. They're giving away free shit. Like a lot of people, have not been handling the current political situation very well. Been handling the election like a really bad breakup, you know, just lying awake at night, eating chocolate in bed, crying, photoshopping my face into pictures of the Obamas on vacation, you know, just typical stuff. Oh God, it's hard. I've been stress eating like crazy. Just eating and eating and eating. You know, I've gained 6 pounds since the election, which is good. It's intentional, you know. I'm building a fortress around my body. He said he was gonna grab my pussy, so I'm gonna make it hard to find. Just saying, I never heard him say anything about grabbing women by the fupa. Ladies, if you don't know what a fupa is, it's fat upper pussy area. If you don't have one, go get one. Fupas, we're gonna need them in the revolution, okay? They're very easy to get. They're super cheap. You can get one at pretty much any bodega. I have been trying to stay active, trying to get involved. I went to the Women's March. Did you guys go to the Women's March? This half of the crowd went to the Women's March. Do you guys you're all sitting together? What's happening? You're busy that day? What's happening? I went to the Women's March in DC, and it was fun. I actually do an impression of the Women's March. Should I do that for you guys now? Okay, cool. I'm sorry. Excuse me, sorry, love your hat. Excuse me, sorry. Fuck you, Donald Trump! You're a Nazi! Sorry, was that too loud? I'm a feminist, and somebody recently called me a preachy feminist. Preachy, right? Me. Just because I was trying to explain feminism to him with pamphlets that I keep in my bag. It's true, I can be a little bit preachy. I can. This is why I relate to Jehovah's Witnesses, right? It's like, I get it. You know, you're just trying to help. But they can be a little annoying. I once had a Jehovah's Witness chase me into a bathroom. And she wouldn't let me leave the bathroom until I accepted Jesus into my heart. And that's how I found the Lord. No, I judged her like crazy. I thought, this woman is insane. Who would do that, right? Like, who cares that much that you'll corner someone in a bathroom? And then a few months ago, I was in a restaurant in Midtown, and I went into the bathroom, and I heard this woman come in with her friend, and she goes, I'm not a feminist, because I just think the guy should buy dinner. And I was like, I can't let her leave the bathroom. to explain to her. She has to let Gloria Steinem into her heart, okay? I was like, ma'am, I got that glazed over look in my eyes, you know, that the Jehovah's Witness had when she chased me in the bathroom. I was like, look, ma'am, that's not, so sorry to bother you, but that's not what feminism is. You can totally let a guy buy you dinner, right? Especially if he makes more money than you, he should buy dinner. You hear that, rich people? Buy dinner. Like, if I'm out to dinner with a guy, and he makes less money than me, technically he's homeless, so I'm gonna buy him dinner. It's feminism. I used to live in Bushwick. I lived in a really trendy part of Bushwick. Anyone live in Bushwick here?
Woo.
Hey, no, there. I don't know what happened there. It's okay. I'm thinking of the people I know that live in Bushwick, and none of them would yell out in a room full of people. So it's like, that's not a cool thing to do, is it? God, Bushwick it's super trendy, and it's you see some weird shit. Okay, the weirdest thing I ever saw outside my apartment, I saw a guy catching pigeons and putting them in a van. I was like, this is too much. Hipsters are obsessed with eating local. It's true, hipsters really are obsessed with eating local. I've noticed this like with all of the coffee shops and the little bodegas in the gentrifying neighborhoods. Everything's gotta be organic, locally sourced, fair trade. People are obsessed, right? Like, I have friends, I'll go out to dinner with them, they ask questions. They care about where their food comes from. They're like, excuse me, waiter, were any chickens harmed in the making of this chicken sandwich? Everyone's obsessed with where their food comes from, which is like probably a good thing, right? You should. It's just kind of weird that nobody really thinks about where their drugs come from. Like, newsflash, cocaine, not fair trade. I'm kind of waiting for that trend to kick off, though, and then people are going to start harassing their drug dealers, too. Like, excuse me, is this butthole-free cocaine? Were any chickens harmed in the making of this cocaine? I'm not a good person, so I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm just like, maybe we should all do a little less cocaine, you know? And stick to something local, like meth. I don't know, buy American. I hate ageism. I think it's really fucked up, and I'm really proud of my age, right? Like, I'm in my late 20s, which is the cute nickname I have for my early 30s, and I want to be proud of my age, right? Because so many things get better as you get older, right? Like, sex gets better. Let's be real, sex gets better as you get older. Not saying I didn't have sex in my 20s, not to brag, but I did. I actually had a lot of sex in my 20s, still bragging. But I did not have a lot of orgasms. I'll be real with you, I can count them on one finger, and it's not the most sexually satisfying decade, that's... But now, in my 30s, I used to just have sex, the guy would come and I wouldn't, that was fine. Not anymore. Now, when I have sex, I make sure neither of us comes. I just feel like there won't be equality until we're all sexually dissatisfied. You guys have been an amazing audience. Thank you so much.